It's NOT A CHEF season 20. Hola, listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Say welcome to another episode. Today's guest is easily one of the most requested. But give the people what they want. Well, today we're giving you that and a whole lot more. She's easily one of the most spoken about characters from Big Brother. And I mean from all seasons, man. Literally one of the most spoken about people in Africa. I'm talking socials. I'm talking umuntu, but we're not going to speak about that. If anything, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Ashley Ogle. Not a chef. How are you doing, man?
Hi, I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good. The last time I saw you was at YFM for an interview. Life been good?
It's been amazing. It's been great. It's been awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get you in the kitchen because people, one, have been DMing me, sending messages. So thank you so much for agreeing to come through. I want to start off by quickly doing a 10 fire questions just to warm you up. Is that cool?
Oh, okay.
Yeah? No, it's on my phone.
Definitely.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm honest, okay.
You're going to be honest?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. If you had to cook a meal to win over the Big Brother house, what would it be?
Cabbage and mince and putu.
Cabbage mince?
Yeah. Cabbage, mince and putu, that's my favorite. Not pap, putu. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't expect that. What is your guilty pleasure snack? Like something you'd sneak into the pantry during the midnight for?
I like Coca-Cola and juice. Yeah, definitely. Oros juice. Yeah.
Not a Pepsi lady.
No.
Who would you never let near your kitchen from the Big Brother house?
Let me think of someone who digs their nose. Someone that digs their nose. From the season that I was on.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to extend it, it's entirely up to you.
Ooh, no, I don't know. Someone that
as in this person's cooking is nasty or they
Sweet
are
Kuluva,
nasty?
his cooking is bad.
Okay. Rapid fire with this one. Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Okay. Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Cook or be cooked? 4.
I'd rather cook. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're cooked, then
No.
it's something else. What is a secret ingredient you swear by, but people wouldn't expect?
Thyme and garlic. Thyme and garlic. Yeah, and also I use bicarbonated soda to make potatoes and meat soft. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any bicarb, but I think I'm gonna keep that moving forward. So it makes your steak a little bit softer.
And potatoes, yeah. Like really quickly.
Okay. Damn, man. All right. If Big Brother had a cooking challenge, how do you think you'd do?
I would get total. I consider myself a great cook. Yeah.
Okay. You're throwing a dinner party. 3 celebs, dead or alive, that you're inviting. Who
are? Michael Jackson. That's number 1.
Yeah.
AKA and Tyler.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. That's quite the party.
Yeah.
That's quite the party. Finish the sentence. In my kitchen, there's always
thyme and garlic.
Okay. The good news is I've got some thyme and garlic, and that's because we're making spaghetti bolognese. This is inspired by the fact I came across a video on TikTok where you're making spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what was happening in the kitchen in the house.
Spaghetti. So the first day I forgot I made spaghetti and it burned. Yeah, I made spaghetti and it burned because Umlilo was on fire.
Umlilo, it was on fire.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Okay, Queen, please step into my kitchen. Let's get cooking. This is NOT A CHEF season 20 again. Like, share, subscribe. A quick run through our ingredients today because we're making spaghetti bolognese. We've got some grated white cheddar. Obviously, you need mince. You can't have spaghetti bolognese without mince. We've got some tomatoes, red onions because I prefer them to your usual white ones. Some peppers. Ooh, this is always amazing. Sour cream, just to be, expensive. Basil pesto. And I think we are good to cook. How good are you at chopping stuff up?
I'm very good, but I'm slow. Yeah,
you
but
take your time.
Yeah.
Man. Maybe I should do the chopping and you chop the herbs then. How about that?
Okay, no problem.
Can we do that? All right, let's NOT A CHEF. We're currently making spaghetti bolognese with Ashley Ogle. Ashley, I'm sure you get this all the time when you go into interviews, but I want to take it back to the beginning. Who Ashley Ogle is. Where were you born, bro?
I was born in Durban. and then I was just all over the place after that.
So Durban, then where?
Durban, then Pietermaritzburg, then Ladysmith, then Johannesburg, then back to Durban, back to Johannesburg, back to Durban. But also like have family in like other places of South Africa, like Cape Town, and Transkei. So I'd go there for like long periods of time as well, forgetting about school.
You got any siblings, big family, or was it just you?
I'm the oldest of 5, yeah.
That's
big
a
family.
big family, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So you grew up in all these different places. What year do you matriculate?
2016.
Okay, and then what do you study afterwards?
Business science.
Business science.
Yeah.
Did you graduate?
Oh, obviously.
Ah, it's not obvious.
Obviously. I'm not going to start something and then not finish it.
Yeah.
So I
you
did.
Graduate and then?
And then I don't get a job.
How long did you spend like trying to find work?
My whole life. I only started working like before Big Brother.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you were like, screw it, I'm going to go to Big Brother?
Oh, no. I saw, like, my mom saw the advert on DSTV. And then she was like, you should enter. And then, like, I was like, no, whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to, like, get our hopes up if I did so. And then, like, one day I was bored after work. And then in my room, I done it. Like, and I saw the other people's audition videos compared to mine. Mine was whack.
Whack, why?
Yeah, whack. I just stood behind a white wall. And then I was like, my name's Ashley Ogle. I'm 25. I'm going to be 26. And talking a lot of dirt. And then afterwards sent the video. It was 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And then
which was supposed to be 1:30, right?
No, it was supposed to be 3 minutes.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I sent the video, and then they just kept calling me back for the next stage, and then I got evicted on week 4. Imagine, but I'm here now. Yeah.
How did you get evicted? For those who don't know or might have missed that.
They threw me out the house in pajamas and no shoes.
The housemates.
Yeah.
Why do you think they chose you? Why do you think they chose you?
At the time, well, everyone has their own reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
The people that threw me out, they have their own reasons.
So what would you say were some of your highlights and lowlights in the house?
My highlights in the house was when I was doing the dancing week. Balum cuckoo. That was my best. And then also when Big Brother was nice to me. And then my low times in the house was obviously when I made Sweet Guluva angry. Cause
what happened?
Yeah, I done a lot of things, eh? I didn't tell him that I stole the juice.
So he got mad at you?
Yeah.
Were you guys working as a team, or was he just mad at you because he felt like
no, we weren't
you're
like
causing trouble?
There was no teamwork or anything. We're just being ourselves.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, you hid that from me. So I was like, ish, yeah, it's bad now. But yeah.
So that's your low light.
Yeah, that's my low light. But like nothing's ever that low. But like if I had to choose a low, I would say that was my low.
Highlight?
The dancing week, the musical note.
Oh, you said it's the dancing week.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you kicked out, like, what emotions were going through your head, bro? Because like yours was out of nowhere. It wasn't like a whole thing where you mentally prepare yourself.
Mentally, ish. So at some point, everybody has to leave the house, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really, I didn't really care that I wasn't going to win the money or anything. Because like, at some point, even my parents kicked me out. So Big Brother kicking me out was nothing.
Your parents kicked you out of your house?
They threw me, okay, you know when the parents are like, ish, you don't listen, you must go. Now I take everything literal. I was like, I'm going.
Hey! So you left. Where did you go?
Joey, so found myself
Because you're a kid. How old were you?
I wasn't a kid. I was like, it started when I was 21, then it happened again, and I was thinking, I just take everything literal. So when Big Brother did, I was like, but I was angry. But then afterwards, I was like, very next day I was laughing.
Because you were over it.
Yeah, I get over things very quickly.
I don't, eh? I have a way of taking things so personal. What's your star sign? Do you believe in that kind of thing?
No, I don't believe in star signs.
What do you believe in?
I believe in Jesus Christ, the cross.
Amen. Hallelujah. Yeah? How often do you go to church?
I don't go to church. I feel like it's a man's way of getting to heaven.
A man's way of getting to heaven.
Because you know you go to church and there's either like the priest or a pastor.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't go to church because I feel like I could teach myself those things. So it's a man's way of getting to heaven. It's manly teaching.
I like that. I like that. So your connection to Christ is not based on what another man has to say, but your own.
It's my relationship with Christ. Because if, like one day when I die, I always say when I'm knocking on heaven's door, you would be doing? Would you like, do I know you? Would you open up for a stranger if you don't have the relationship with a stranger?
Ashley, okay. Just a quick run through. So Ashley's busy with the thyme there. She's removing all the stems. I'm glad you're working with the thyme because you said it's your favorite. There's also some rosemary there. In the pot, I've got some garlic. I've got some minced meat. I'm gonna add some seasoning to that. So.
What do you mean in the kitchen? Do you ever feel like you're not a Smith or like
That I'm not? That I'm not?
you feel like that?
Feel like what?
Like your alter ego comes out.
No, not even. Like in the kitchen, I barely think too much, you know? That's why I enjoy it. That's why I enjoy cooking. Yeah. When I was in the house, like, people couldn't vote me out because I kept on cooking meals for them.
I remember watching the season very clearly, and I don't even know if you were ever up for eviction. Like,
I was, but I was either saved or, like, one way or another. It would always happen that come out. Tell me, how was shower hour for you there, man? I found that so creepy. So for people that don't know, you're in the Big Brother house with over 19 strangers, and the water is only hot twice a day, once in the morning, again in the evening, for 1 hour. An announcement is made by Big Brother. I don't know how his geyser works because as soon as that announcement is made, it's called an instant meter, né? The water is hot. As soon as he says it's not, yo, yes. How was that like for you the first couple of days? Because you're showering with strangers.
Like I said, I've been to South, so the cold water was never thinking I could wash it anytime I want to.
Yeah.
And like I would wash with all my clothes on so nobody's gonna see me naked. No one.
So no one saw you naked, man?
Never saw me naked. Never.
I won't lie, I used to also make sure that, hey mama, my 45 don't hang out.
No, not really.
Alright, enough about the house. Eventually you step on out.
Yeah.
And did you have any expectations, any ideas as to what will be happening on the outside?
I thought I didn't have any expectations, I won't lie, but I did think that maybe I gained more haters, but it was actually the opposite. I think also that's what made me get over everything so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, these people, they love me outside. Oh, so I spoke to win. Nah, it's fine, I'm over Big Brother, it's fine. I'm moving on.
And then you just
And then
move
I was
past it.
happy. Yeah, the very same next day I was happy again.
So explain some of the hate that you received. What kind of hate? What caused it?
I didn't notice the hate. I never looked at it. I found love. Like when I came out, I don't recall hate.
Okay, what do you
I
recall?
just thought maybe there was hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you with the other housemates? Do you guys get along?
I don't really talk with anybody except one person.
Who's that? Oh, Sweet
yeah.
G, nah. The rest of the crew's like what? You're done and dusted with them.
Not really. I wouldn't say so. I would just say like I didn't really find a friendship with him inside. Oh, I talk to BK sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like BK. And yeah, but everybody. Not that I don't like him. I just wouldn't say there was a relationship or friendship.
All right, we're making some spaghetti bolognese. I've got some pasta sauce I'm gonna add in here, which is cheating. But what you would do is grate some tomatoes. You know all that jazz, right?
Yeah. So we're doing that.
No.
Oh,
Time
no.
is not on our side. You're a busy lady.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Tell me, what are you busy with? Obviously, you stepped out of the house. Big Brother's
Yeah.
over. Ashley Ogle as a brand. What are you trying to get into? Who are you looking to work into? I remember the last time we spoke, you said presenting is where you'd like to see yourself.
Yeah, like, my mind changes every day. I can't be the same person every day, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to be like, the people were like, no, take heed from this Big Brother star, take heed from this person. I changed my mind. I'm going to just be honest about it. I'm Ashley, so I'm going to head in Ashley's footsteps because I think my vision for myself is not like anyone else's. I don't want to follow in anyone's footsteps. So presenting, but the ultimate goal in the end is to go to Hollywood. I don't know how, but I'm going there.
So you want to be there as an actress or?
Presenter, actress, like writing, I don't know, something that's going to get me there. Yeah.
And look, every time you go to an interview, you get asked about your relationship with Sweet G.
Yeah.
Would you say that's going good for you? Like the whole being in a relationship in a public space, or not so good for you?
It's going. I'm joking.
It's going? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going.
And I asked because my friend was in a public relationship and yay!
What happened?
It's documented.
No, but like when you're in a relationship, well, for me, like I said, none of these things are staged. So if I feel like we had a fight today and I'm doing this in real life, I want to unfollow you, getting unfollowed. If I want to follow you back, I'm following you back. And if you think that you know what's going on now, then watch.
The knife.
Then watch.
Hey, that knife. All right, can I get some of those herbs so we can sprinkle it into here? Thank you so much, Ashley. Oh, that looks and smells fantastic. We got our spaghetti boiling. We got our mince.
All right, we're making some spaghetti bolognese. I've got my mince
basil
well
pesto.
browned. I'm about to add
And
my
the next
onions,
5
peppers.
dish up.
The time
So all I
smells
did was,
amazing.
like,
Ashley
cut
sorting
time.
that out as we're preparing it.
And you did it really well. Look how
Yeah, all I did was cut time. It was all
when
time.
it comes to your
Always
social
on
media,
time.
how it's
Wow.
managed, how people are receiving you.
But this looks
I think
nice,
you're
this
unmatched
green
for your
thing.
season. Yeah, this is the basil pesto.
If anything,
add so much.
only
flavor.
convey to Kosi.
I was just scared for that.
Yeah.
Your home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but
was
I
your
was
plan?
never allowed to.
I didn't
Well, I
have
was only
And I'm
allowed to
just very
watch. She'd just be like,
pedantic about
Ashley,
stuff, so I don't
salt.
like stuff
You were
when
never
they look
allowed
like
to
they
Yeah,
are
only help
close.
and like hear the stories
But I
that
don't
she was
have any plan.
telling
When you
me.
make plans, God lost. So
I
I'm
can
just,
cook.
like,
I
going
watched her
with
cook. She's a
emotions,
great cook. But the thing is that she never allowed me.
So
She's
you had
like,
no
when you
plan,
get your
no
own
management,
kitchen,
no
you
team, no nothing. You just stepped out.
I did. Like, but it was, I had management that, like, when I came out, my mom was like,
They said like when you get your
gonna
own kitchen,
help
you
you.
cook. So I know like when I'm making
But
biryani, I must put like all
that's all
my
I knew.
Baileys, my
Yeah.
clothes.
Did they
all-
find the
But like I was never allowed to do it. She just say only sometimes like stir the pots. I'm gonna go talk to Brent, which is my father. So never ever.
So yeah, did you have a plan when you stepped out of the house, or you just were like, you know what, I'm gonna wing it?
Oh,
no.
cherry.
Hey,
Yay!
Sorry, man.
I'm driving. I'm like,
How was that experience with you?
I think that was the highlight. That's the highlight of my year. Yeah.
Getting a new car.
Getting a
what
car.
is
Because
it
I never thought that like I would drive. But then I came to Joburg and I got a license.
Anaconda.
And I'm driving.
My anaconda.
Off the Big Brother. Yeah.
must have been heavy there.
I was driving a truck. Ish. No, it wasn't. It was good. Like I could drive. I just failed before. Yeah, I failed.
And now you got a whip. Congratulations. Are the deals coming in?
For
Like
with
endorsement deals and campaigns?
with
for
different
Ashley?
brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. I don't understand when you talk big English now, but endorsement deals.
Gigs, yeah.
Oh yes, I am. I'm getting gigs.
No. Okay, we're almost done with the meal. We'll dish up in the next 3, for sure. All right, student not a chef. Our linguine is ready. Time to add just a little bit of that mince that we made. What do you not eat? Are you allergic to anything?
I like those green things, the chilies and the
Jalapeno?
the green peppers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you not eat, though?
What do I eat? I don't eat like cheese, yogurt, not because I'm dairy or anything. Like
So I can't
Yeah.
add cheese to this, eh?
no, nor yogurt.
Okay, and there it is. You need to name it.
We call the spag ball actually.
Spag ball.
Yeah, spag ball.
Okay, there it is. Spag ball with Ashley Ogle. All right, it's named the spag ball. You wanna give a little tasty waste?
Spag ball. Well, let's see what Amy thinks. Kidding, just joking.
All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for leaving a comment and showing us that you're a part of the community. More episodes are coming, man. This guy is also telling you. His way, yeah. No? Yo, I was waiting for a second. Yo. All right, man. Dream Not a Chef with Ashley Ogle, done and dusted. Thank you so much for coming through, Queen. All the best in 2025. And I'll see you in the streets. All right, now. Of course. Like, share, subscribe. We out.
Tell her what you must. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Except kihamba nezamvela ungangihluphi Tethe lindoda yasekasi mina nginkungu